introduce tonight's special guest.
He's one of our most celebrated magicians and the president of the Magic Circle. And since he first appeared on TV back in the 50s, he's been consistently on our screens with his own series, both here and around the world.
And although he's adept at all the conventional skills of the sorcerer's trade, he's come in recent years to be more and more identified with the magic of the mind. He'll be demonstrating that for us in a moment. But first, here's a flashback from the start of his TV career.
By the way, my name is David Berglas. And all I have to do is to rub the back of my hand, like this. In case you didn't see that the first time, I'll show you again. That's all you have to do. Would you like to know how that's done? Well, I'll show you. You see, all you have to do is to rub the back of your hand, like this. No good rubbing here or squeezing there, right there. So when you get home tonight, if you rub the back of your hands like that, you'll find cigarettes popping up all over the place. Try it.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome David Berglas.
David, welcome along. It's lovely to have you here. And by the way, I'm glad to see that you do magic with those things and you don't smoke them.
Absolutely not. I have various techniques to help people give them up, and I never did actually smoke.
The clip that we just saw was from your early career.
Very early.
Can you remember your very first appearance?
Perhaps I shouldn't, but I can. It caused a sensation because I appeared in a short-sleeved sports shirt to show there was nothing up my sleeve, no pockets. But the other sensational thing about it was the young man who was helping me, putting funny faces and holding things for me, was unheard of at the time. You'll know his name now. It was, and it still is, Benny Hill.
Well,
Now, I know you specialize now in magic of the mind and have done for some years. Would you like to give us a little taster?
Well, this is a sort of an IQ test for the audience, because when you appear in front of an audience, you never really know what they're going to be like. So I test them out just to see how they react. Now, I'd like you to join in, not just the studio audience here, but everyone at home. I'm going to show you 3 words on a card. They're in color, you ignore the color, and you call out the words in unison. That means all together. All right. You ready? All together now. Well, we're going to have it all together, as I said, so let's do it now. Much better. In fact, better than I expected. Another 3 words, very simple, you see. Again, in color. This time, you ignore the words and call out the colors. Are you ready? Now.
3, 3, oh.
That's confusing, isn't it? You knew what you were supposed to do, but your mind just wouldn't allow you to. Try it one more time. Just call out the colors now. One of those things. There is another experiment with timing, for instance. I'm going to ask you to join in. In fact, if you'd like to join in, you put your hands up like that. I have a little stopwatch here, and when I say now, would you all like to join in? Everyone put their hands up. Viewers at home, of course, put your hands up. When I say now, you put your hands down again. Are you ready? Okay. Now.
You've got a very special demonstration of your powers for us now, haven't you? You're going to attempt to show us how you can control your physical workings of your body with the power of your mind. Is that right?
Well, some of them, yes. I certainly will try. For that, I've got some nurses that we invited to come along. They've chosen 2 of them to help me tonight. They're sitting in the audience somewhere. They're going to come out. I'll just take my jacket off in the meantime. If I may ask you to take it from me and roll my sleeves up and see what we can do.
Ladies and gentlemen, David Berglas.
Your name is
Sue.
Sue, and
I'm Chim.
Chim,
Yes.
I can see, actually. Normally I have to guess names. Could you join me on this little platform? You come on this side, and if you'd like to come on this side. All right, thank you. Just come on up. Fine, thank you. Very nice of you to come along, and thank you. It's a very simple thing for you, a little complicated for me. I'm going to ask you to take my pulse. I know you've done that 1,000 times, 1,000,000 times, but I'm going to ask you, instead of counting with your watch or looking at your watch, I'm going to ask you to actually indicate what you can feel with your other hand. So you take the pulse and you indicate, all right? Just to help me, I will take my watch and my ring off, and then ask you to take the pulse, if you would. Tell me when you can feel it.
Yes.
You sure?
Yeah.
Okay, now with your other hand indicate. We have a little sound effect that you'll hear as you indicate. Go ahead and indicate the tempo that you can feel. All right? Normal pulse, of course. And of course, the same thing on this side. Like to take the pulse and then indicate when you can feel it. It should be exactly the same, I hope. Different sound effect, all right? A little bit difficult to do, I know. And now, without seeing any restrictions on my arms, or without holding my breath, or turning blue in the face, I'm going to try and vary them a little bit. And I think you'll find that it will slow down in a moment. As you can see, they're now not quite in sync, are they? Huh?
No.
What happened?
Well, it stopped.
It stopped. Is that possible medically?
Well, medically speaking, no.
I should think not.
It's too late.
I'm stopping this one.
Stopped?
What would you say normally at this moment?
That is not possible.
I know that. They're normally dead, aren't they?
Yes, you shouldn't be talking.
Well, I have to talk, but I'm hoping to try and restart it. It's okay. Right. One of you will feel one. I won't say which one, but one will start. There we go. And this one should start, but they're still not quite together. We'll try and speed them up a little bit. And as I said before, this is something that you do with biofeedback. By letting your mind concentrate, you can vary your pulse rates, your temperature, tension, all kinds of other things. But at this moment, I think we've got them back to normal. And that seems to be working out well. Thank you very much, okay? You won't have a go?
Yeah, I do.
Well, I tell you, when you take my pulse, it always races too fast anyway, so it won't work the way.
What do you like? Ladies and gentlemen, David Berglas.
Thank you.